Hello YouTube, this is Blurred Sci-Fi Gamer. Welcome to Blurred Pokemon Plays, an archive of all of my Pokemon ROM hack development. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy. Welcome back! We have finally made it to the Elite Four. First up is Will, the Psychic-type member of the Elite Four. Will, I did not make any major changes to his team. I thought his Pokemon selection is pretty fitting for his personality. The challenge with Will is Sabrina is already an iconic Psychic-type gym leader from Gen 1. Each one of them has to have their own identity. Therefore, I can't give Will and Sabrina the same Pokemon, and I also made sure not to give them the same strategy. Will, in this ROM hack, is going to focus on a future sight strategy, whereas Sabrina is more straight up psychic spam. As you can see in the battle, many of Will's Pokemon, they all have future sight. They're going to use it almost whenever they can. Future Sight in this ROM hack has been buffed. It is now 120 base power and 100% accuracy, just like in later gens. In Vanilla, it's a lot weaker, and I believe it's 90% accuracy in Vanilla. Currently in version 1.0, Future Sight hits as just a neutral attack. I am going to relook at the code for future releases to see if I can get that to the psychic type, just as in later gens is the same mechanic. Future Sight, for anybody who's played competitively on Showdown, is pretty neat because it hits when you least expect it. As you can just see, now Typhlosion is getting hit by the Future Sight. It's like a double hit. You forget about it, and it's a good way to make progress because it forces the opponent into some awkward positions. It's especially deadly for teams that do not have dark types, like me. I don't have a dark type on this team. You can find the specific movesets for Will's Pokemon in the description. We'll have all their levels and movesets. As for the levels, Will's Pokemon are roughly 8 levels higher than in Vanilla. The exception being his Xatu, which is his ace. The ace Pokemon is the signature Pokemon inspired by anime. It is each boss trainer's iconic Pokemon. It's their prize fighter, their stud. Their Pokemon that brings everything home for them. I've made the ace Pokemon in the ROM hack approximately 10% higher level than the rest of the team. Up until now, battles haven't been quite as difficult. The Elite Four is a big step up in difficulty. The ace Pokemon, you kind of saw it with Claire, we're going to start making a much bigger impact on the battles. So again, not that much change as far as Will's Pokemon choice. There was no change at all. It's just confined to changing up his strategy, changing the movesets, and buffing the levels. He has a cohesive vision now. He is going to Future Sight spam you. You should be able to get by Will just by focusing on the secondary types of his Pokemon. You don't need a dedicated dark type. As you can see, I've been exclusively targeting his Psychic type Pokemon's secondary types. And you really shouldn't have too much trouble with Will, just overall. Don't be alarmed if you lose a few Pokemon. It is meant to be difficult. It is the Elite Four. However, if you find yourself really struggling to get by Will, you're going to have a tough time with the rest of the Elite Four. You may be under-leveled. You may want to rethink your team, get some more powerful moves. It only gets harder from here. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and join our community.